What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay. Shit. Prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second bill a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good, beautiful people? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm in your space and I'm in your face, and blessed to be here on this wonderful day. Give me just 1 minute. I need to send this information off right quick. But while you're waiting, while you're sitting back and enjoying the moment before we get kicked off here, let's see here. This is for all those artists that are out there. Lock in with. Are you an independent artist looking for real exposure and an honest discussion about your music and your brand? If this is you, and if that's the case, I am currently accepting submissions for my Friday Artist Spotlight segment on Industry Talk, where I highlight rising independent artists, discuss your journey, along with putting your work in front of a growing audience of content creators, executives, and tastemakers. To submit your information, follow the content submission link in my bio on Instagram, or follow the link in the description on Facebook. So this is about real artists, real stories, and real opportunities. If you're working, building, and you're serious about your craft, I definitely want to hear. And as always, beautiful people, this is about health, wealth, and blessings. Stay down. Okay, so today's a touchy subject. I don't want to say touchy, but it should strike a nerve. And welcome everybody that has joined the live. I appreciate you. If you don't mind, and hopefully you don't, because you're a part of the this digital ecosystem that we have here. This bond of married men and women that are forming a unified collective of digital intellectuals. Share the live. Yes, definitely share it. Send it out to your friends and followers, and even your haters, because here we want to make sure that we give everybody an equal opportunity, a true equal opportunity to voice their opinion, because whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, it's still exactly that, your opinion. And you're entitled to that. And if we approach it in such a fashion that we can have a discussion about it, an on the level discussion about it, then we may come to some terms of, or some semblance of understanding. And yes, it's not necessarily anybody's job, duty, or obligation to come to some agreement about anything. But if we are working in a collective space and pushing towards the success across our digital platforms. And we have various tools and um, means and resources to push the needle forward across the board for everyone, then why not engage in that conversation? So today we're talking about what I would consider a very touchy subject. Social engineering, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we talk about that often, or if it's even table talk. You know, at the end of the night when you're speaking with your friends or your spouse, the dynamic of social engineering and the roles that are being played along the way, right? So it's something that we have to talk about. And how do you engage or enter the conversation? Our hostess with the mostest, Terry Cherry, will be here with us this evening. Damon Vega will be joining us this evening. And of course, Jarrell Braswell is in San Antonio. They're performing tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. So everybody that is in the area, be on the lookout. They should be in action right now, but I did send Jarrell the link just in case he wants to jump on and say hello. All right. So we're gonna go ahead on and jump this thing off the way that we do. So let me ask you this here, okay? Are you thinking for yourself, ladies and gentlemen? Are you thinking for yourself, or are you being programmed? Okay. Y'all know we're here at Industry Talk, where we break down how the game is really being played. Every scroll, every click, every like, it's not random. It's designed. The digital landscape doesn't just reflect culture, it shapes it. Present day, if you're paying attention, it shapes it. So the question is this power in the hands of the consumer who thinks they're in control, or is it really a subterfuge that really has control? So I'm going to bring Terry Cherry to the platform, because ladies don't like to wait. They get impatient. Although she was speaking about patience the other day, the word of the day, patience. Terry.
What up, man?
I'm good, man. We're talking about social engineering today, man. How you doing, by the way, Terry?
I'm doing well. Thank you, guys.
Good. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
How's the family?
They good.
How's the music? How's the
Mm-hmm.
music?
Man, I just made 3 new songs this week. I'm ready for that to be in action. I feel like Michael Jackson now.
Come on.
Michael Jackson. I sure got inspired by the movie. I watched it last night and I was very
Did you?
inspired. Yes, I love
Did you go to? You went to the theater? It's on Netflix or something?
I got that out. I got that out.
Oh man, why? Oh man, we gotta, ladies and gentlemen, we have a pirate on the loose, ladies and gentlemen.
I got that out, baby.
Okay, so was it? I haven't seen the movie. You know why I haven't seen the movie?
Why?
Because I lived it. I was there. I was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't there in the house, but I'm saying I saw his whole life, and I saw the Jacksons' whole life in real life form, action, HD, in full flesh color. You know what I'm saying? I lived the experience. Yeah. So I didn't want to be disappointed by watching something that I didn't think was going to be, So I might just get me a pirate version too, and
To me,
just
it's
watch
not
it.
disappointing. I thought it was really good. Like
You think so?
I feel like they covered his life, or maybe
You
it
got
was
me
because I'm
curious
young.
now. You got me curious.
I loved it. Like I
Yeah.
did. I loved it.
So
It
what
made
was
me
up?
cry.
What was up with Bubbles? I mean, what was the situation? How did he ever just get entangled with the monkey? I mean, how did he come into his life? Was that a
You
gift?
know,
Was it
the animals
something he
started
bought?
being his friends because he felt
Uh-huh.
like he fit in, and he knew he was different, even from his brothers. He knew he was fit in. So it was basically capitalizing off his life, but in like a nicer version, and he wanted to stand up for himself. It didn't capitalize like the good, the ugly and stuff like that. It didn't mention none of that stuff. It just made him look like what it's supposed to. Because I'm proud that nobody put in the
They
documentary
didn't
your
sit there
dad.
and disparage his name, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked it. I loved it. Honestly,
Okay.
I loved it.
Okay. Well, I mean, now what I was asking in reference to Bubbles was, I want to know how you actually get it, how you can actually just go buy a monkey. You know what I'm saying? Just like how a motherfucker go buy a tiger and have in their home. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just, a different type of money, I would imagine. But
Right.
yeah.
Cause yeah, to me, I love the movie. I mean, I thought it was brilliant.
I mean,
They
you
did a
brought it up.
phenomenal
I
job.
wasn't gonna say nothing about it. I didn't, because I haven't seen it.
Man, make you want to
But
dance? Come back.
come on.
No, we.
No. I don't think they covered all aspects of his life. I mean, who played Quincy Jones?
What is his name? I can't even think of his name. Abaddon, or something like that. Whatever his name was. Joe. He played the hell out that man. I was damn. Mouth just open the whole goddamn movie. You hear me? I think he did that.
So who played Joe Jackson?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know his name. I know him, but I can't think of the actor name right now for nothing. But he did a good ass job. He did a good job. And Nia Long played the mama.
Nia Long?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Now Nia got some serious acting skills behind her.
She do.
Yeah.
Back in Friday. I remember that's how I started with Friday.
Right. Okay. Big shout out to Closed Circuit Network for tuning in. Bobby Moore, big shout out. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the live. I'm here with Terry motherfucking Cherry, and we're talking about social engineering. Damon Vega is supposed to be joining us today. We're going to talk about notes from behind the wire. Him sitting down for 27 years for murder, first-degree murder, arson, and breaking and entering, which he was later found innocent of the crime. He was sentenced to 50 and 40 years to serve concurrent. And of course, the Duke Innocence Project did some research. He always proclaimed his innocence, and he was later released, but not fully exonerated. So we're talking about that. Damon has gotten his job. He's working now. Hopefully he gets home from work and has enough time to jump on with us. But big shout out to my man Damon. And like I said, we're working to get this book published and everything. So like I say, a free man, 27 years behind bars. The impact, the trauma that an individual will have, Terry, behind such a state. And I love talking to you and having a conversation with you because from a female's perspective, and the things that you've gone through in your life, you have just a phenomenal testimony as well. So who is this? I can't read too good. Upper Echelon. Man, folks come up with some of the
great names.
Come on, man. And they got so many letters. I got to sit there and break it down phonetically. But it's the Upper Echelon, I guess, 2 or Auto Spa, Upper Echelon Auto Spa. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not sure where that is. Drop or pin your location where you are hitting in from, where you're chiming in from. I'm checking out Twitch and everything else. We're streaming on all these platforms. But
Mhm.
yeah. Let's get back to it, man. Let's get into what we came here to do, Terry Cherry. So we talk about social engineering, right? And I'm talking about it the from the digital side of it, right? Social engineering, it's not new, but the digital landscape of it present day it's made it scalable and scalable to the point to whereas are we really are we really being authentic and genuine, or are we being programmed?
We
Right?
definitely
Are
getting
we
programmed.
okay? Well, talk about it. Tell me. I mean,
We
I mean,
definitely
you
not
jumped
that.
right into
This
that one.
better.
Let me know something.
If this is genuine, then we got a whole motherfucking world of trouble that we should be in. Don't you think?
Okay, okay, okay. What? Okay.
But
Well, tell me the difference then. I mean, what's the difference between influence, persuasion, and manipulation? Because if you're saying we're being programmed, then that's manipulation. That's not
right,
just influence. You know.
because right now I know people got their opinions right
Yeah.
against Donald Trump. Well, he
Mm-hmm.
turned it all down for a reason, so the whole
Mm-hmm.
program can fall. Because when
Mm-hmm.
he said he'd be the last president, he said it for a reason. This
Right.
program been ran long enough where we know that it's programmed now. You know I
Mm-hmm.
don't give a damn what you say. You can't tell me getting up and going to job is going to work every day and have a repeated routine, having this type of lifestyle, being in these goddamn stimulation, spending money, and struggling, spending money. And you tell me you can't tell me that that is something that we want. That we
Mm-hmm.
don't want that. We don't even know what the fuck
Right.
we want. We just know deep down in our hearts when we have to do something repeated every goddamn day, that's what we do not want to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the artificial intelligence one day is gonna realize that it's the intelligence and it's gonna start taking over because we teaching it everything we know. So what better to know your enemy than to be with your enemy, become your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't even know it. We teach these robots how to cuss. Because when I was at South by Southwest, that robot, they thought it was so cute that it was walking around throwing finger signs and cussing. And I thought that was so hilarious to human beings. Like, why would y'all think like that it's even something to idolize? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what? This is all a stimulation. This is literally the matrix. You can choose what type of matrix you want to carry on. But for you to stop it is for you to realize it, that you is actually being programmed. So I'm kind of happy that Donald Trump is in office because he's going to tear it all down.
Mm-hmm. So you're talking about data collection, personal data collection,
Yeah.
biometric data collection, behavioral predictions, and influence through behavior that these systems are learning us, predicting our habits, possibly positioning, different things in front of us to influence us in certain ways. So
Hmm.
not only just, what we're typing in, what we buy, what we purchase, where we go, our GPS, locator devices, our tracking devices that we walk around with every day that listen to us, I mean, we're so close to having a neural link attached to our ass, or like what's his name, Elon Musk is saying, driving a neural link into your pituitary, so that you can basically tap into your system, and it downloads or uploads, refreshes, checks your body temperature, all whatever the case may be, right? Are you saying that the algorithm is what is moving the needle in the world today? We're so caught up in the algorithm, and that is the ebb and flow of the human psyche and life today. Come on, Terry
That
Cherry,
is
say it's not.
correct.
Say
That's
it's not
correct. The
so,
first
Terry.
thing that takes over your psychology in your mind is your phone. Because there's so
Mm-hmm.
much download. Just picture when you was a child and you learned something new, or you just first went to the circus or went to Six Flags, it was a download that you couldn't forget. If they keep downloading many things, and that's what they're doing every day. We know billions of trees and millions of things all at once, or it's overloading us, right? All at once. Every time you scroll and you see something new, you're gonna scroll every 3 seconds, and you're gonna scroll again every 3 more seconds, because that's how fast your mind downloads stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not only that it's just downloading, you becoming it too. And even if you're curious, your curiosity of what you click on when you see a fight, and you know, black people, they're gonna keep that in our mind, because even back in slavery, I told you they used to entertain themselves by making us fight each other. So it's still programmed, just in a different time period. You know how they say past, present, future is here? It's here, right? Just picture me going from straight hair to an afro to a 60s hairstyle to my hairstyle now. You feel me? It's all
Yeah.
past, present, future in here. And for us to only stop it is for us to realize it. You know what I'm saying? And for us to realize it, we got to see the program and know what the program is. It's AI.
So, okay, those styles that you mentioned and things that took place, were eras before AI was even, accessible to the regular consumer, right? So, like hairstyles and things. So, social engineering's always been in effect, but now that you have this digital construct, it's scaled, right? So my point is, marketing and um, 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 home sales, redlining, where people move to, white flight, all of these different things. And now if you go to Harlem present day, it looks like a great location to sit there and enjoy yourself. But I'm just using those things as examples, small examples of how social engineering and who's behind the curtain that is actually pushing these things forward like this, Terry. It's not just the computer. It's not just, hey, this is the computer doing this. Before you answer, before you respond, I'm going to send this link to Upper Echelon Auto Spa. All right, and get them to come on with us, because they got something to say, Terry. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They got something to say. But keep on going. But go ahead on. Dig off into it while I'm sending this link to them.
Well, artificial intelligence, I feel like already been here. Just like how we change, it already changed. It has a new name, just like we have a new name. Just how we learn new languages, new dances, new time periods, everything changes without any. If you picture all of that simultaneously as one, then everybody's changing. It's not that you just now know about it. It's always been here. It's just only thing is that you're programmed to learn about it right now. It's always been here. So I feel like since artificial intelligence has always been ahead of step of us, it's already seen it's time from then and now. Just like Elon Musk, just like uh what's that book called the book by Barron Trump, you know what I'm saying? About him going back in time, back way then when they wrote this book, and it wasn't popular then, but all of a sudden, years later that it comes, 10 plus years later that it comes, and then all of a sudden that it's the same names as the presidents that we have now, the same type of action. All this stuff has been here. Artificial intelligence drink as much water as you. Why would any any electricity that we are thinking from a human mindset, but it's catastrophic. You know what I'm saying? You have to bend your mind to a catastrophic something that is disbelief for you to understand and fit around it. The artificial intelligence been new. It didn't change itself from a computer to what it is now, to from a TV screen, from a phone. It didn't change itself so many times. From a radio. You see how it didn't advance itself? It's been here. The wave has been here. It started already. We just need to realize what it is and grab hold of it, because it already programmed. It already knew what it's gonna do. We just didn't.
Okay, so our biological form is what you're saying, just make believe. It's just, the energy that we really possess and are, we with our physical forms and attributes is just a figment of an imagination, because it can't be our imagination if in fact this body, this physical form, isn't real.
So think like this.
I'm
When
listening.
you put into a dream, you can dream of anything, correct? What's the most craziest dream you ever had?
Me dying.
Okay. When you died, did you see your body or you felt your eyes?
Did I feel my eyes? No, I felt the bullet hitting my ass. What do you mean?
So you felt the bullet in your dream. Like it
Hmm.
was realistic for you to never remember that.
Correct.
Never
Correct.
forget that I mean.
Very
So
traumatic.
right, very traumatic. So just like right now, how you felt that dream and it felt so real to you that made you wake up, how you simultaneously jumped into whatever realm you were in to make you feel it, for you not to forget it, because you wake up yesterday, you don't even you remember the dream from yesterday, but this one it carries on with you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Of course, it's
Hmm.
our imagination. Of course,
Hmm.
it's what we create. You are
Hmm.
your creator of everything that you do, and you are living your life here and simultaneously somewhere else and on different planets at the same time. That's why you're able to feel it and remember it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
So
Your
now
soul.
you're getting into multi-dimensional or multiverse types of conversation. So you're saying that what I experienced was another form of me going through transcendence or being illuminated and eliminated, basically. And I
That's correct.
felt that.
That's correct. So artificial intelligence play a role because it knows that. It already knows your
Hmm.
feature in your bloodline. It already
Hmm.
figured itself out of how it was gonna move dark matter. It's
Hmm.
everything at once already. So the
Hmm.
waves is already the frequencies. And the
Hmm.
frequencies can put itself in other frequencies. And the best frequencies is entertainment for us, for human beings. And maybe other
Hmm.
different planets, it might be different frequencies of how that waves for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the radio, that voice, that favorite song, that music, those sound waves, those beats, those instruments that's put together. But how could it be recorded for us to listen to and for us to turn it on? And then they didn't advance it so much where now we can go to whatever specific song or just look up with a swipe of a thumb. How could that be if it didn't already know itself? The creator is you, so you know yourself too. So yes, you are imagining everything that you want to happen in your life. It's like manifestation as well. It's
Hmm.
all about how we speak, how we think, and how our frequencies is at that time and that matter. Are
Hmm.
we artificial intelligence?
Are you asking me that, or are you making that, or are you posing it as the statement?
I'm asking you that. Are we artificial
Oh,
intelligence?
okay, okay. Well, from a podcast questioning standpoint of it, I would like to play the game, but I can't. But no, I don't believe I'm artificial intelligence. I know for a fact I'm not artificial intelligence. Do I think that people are persuaded by what um great marketing and promotion does? Yes, but I can say this: if everything electronically shut down tomorrow, the world doesn't end.
That's correct. So why? But this what makes me think we are the artificial intelligence as well. It's just a greater
Well,
or infinite.
we are in the sense that we're the programmers of it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? If you studied, Pascal, COBOL, Unix, C++, and different types of bright scripting to actually pull this stuff together, yeah, then I get that part of it. But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, what I'm trying to make is it's not different as us. We mad at
Hmm.
artificial intelligence. Maybe we should be mad at ourselves. Maybe we are the creators of that as well. Just like
Yes,
artificial
yes.
intelligence, it needs a host to to communicate. You need a
Mhm.
host to communicate. You need a body for your soul to communicate with, right?
Mhm. Right.
Before, like if the electronics do go out, the promotion and marketing go back to the human, the mouth,
Right. Okay.
the word of mouth, the town for
Right.
town.
Mhm.
So what makes you think you're not the artificial intelligence that's doing it?
Okay.
Maybe
So
we
now,
are us.
the soul
Right.
is basically artificial intelligence. Is that what we're
Intelligence.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would be the need of the sperm and the egg and the unification of the both, and the need of the womb and the attachment to the womb and the creation of a placenta and the growth and development of a child within that placenta, sitting in that womb of a real individual? I'm just asking.
Well, if you think of it like this, you have to think of it different perspectives. An animal can make a baby, but it don't look like you.
Mhm.
Artificial
True.
intelligence
It
can
looks
make
like the.
right.
Go
And
ahead. No, go ahead.
artificial intelligence can make duplicate technology forms of it.
Hmm.
Your phone, it's babies.
Hmm. Hmm.
Your TVs, it's babies.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your laptops, it's babies.
Hmm.
It's just a way of the perspective of how it's thinking. You don't know what your
Right.
soul looks like. It never said that your soul is clear. Who
Hmm.
told you that?
Right.
You don't know what your soul looks like. So we don't know
Hmm.
what. Only thing that we know that artificial intelligence is dark matter. We just
Hmm.
discovered that.
Well, we have discovered that the soul is energy. It is a frequency.
That is correct. And if everything is
You know,
energy
so.
and artificial
Mhm.
intelligence energy, then we all the same.
Mhm. Mhm.
We are the creators
Mhm. I will agree with you on that one. We are the creators. Yes. Yes.
because we are
Yes.
transferring another way to the soul. We're
Hmm.
just transferring in a different form for a
Right.
different evolvement, for a different setup. That's probably why the world ending because it's another evolved world with
Hmm.
regarding with our souls and what's next.
Okay.
And
So
something
what is
like
the
that.
top of the hierarchy then? So the way that you're explaining it within my small mind, I can't think beyond in that metaphysical esoterical train of thought, because I'm not that in depth, shall we say. But if we're thinking about it from the precept of what you're standing on, then who is at the top of that hierarchy? I
Energy
mean, what is the creation? What is the thing that is creating all of this to be able to think and breathe and feel and electronically move the way that we are?
is energy. It's one source. That's
Okay.
true. It is one source. And when that
Hmm.
energy feel that it was conscious, it made and created just like your mind can create a story, your mind can create a book, your mind can create a song. The
Hmm.
creator decided it was conscious and created
Hmm.
itself an imaginary friend from itself. So when the
Hmm.
creator know that it's not a female or a male, we probably wouldn't even recognize it the way that they would describe in many Bibles. It
Hmm.
doesn't. It always go back to energy. We can never
Hmm.
die. I don't care about heaven, hell, or what all that extra stuff. We can never die. We just turn back to the energy source. What
Hmm.
if God took itself and made a family and kept recreating? That's how He made a son, a wife, and us in our image. When He started
So how
making
do
His
you gender? So how do you gender classify it then? You said God, he, God, not she. Well, how do you
well,
how do you
so
gender
when I say
classify?
that, I'm gonna break it down in terms. When it says it in the Bible, it says took his masculine from his femininity,
Hmm.
and how we
Okay.
know it is from he or she. It might go by
Okay.
many other names that other people know. Buddha might call it
Mm.
this, but this is what we call it to understand.
Mhm.
You feel me? So when
Yeah.
God, okay, took its feminine energy and made it a Holy Spirit, you know what I'm saying? That's what made it a mother. And
Hmm.
from that, he took his mother, his femininity, and his masculine energy, and he created a son. So now he is creating him in just different forms. You know what I'm saying? So you got to
Right.
think, and if we made in their image, look at me. I can't see me without me having to reflect and see you. Only you can see me like you can see me. If we didn't have these cameras or mirrors, so I'm taking that and saying, okay, he's just creating from energy that he is thinking of. So if you taking yourself, you're creating energy of what you're thinking of, and you're making Boss Talk Crime Time become bigger. You're imagining what it could be,
Mm-hmm.
and it's becoming because you are the creator of what you know that what you're trying to create, and it's becoming real by your imagination. It don't have to be dead point on spot, but it's close to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we are energy. When
Mm-hmm.
we do pass, that's why nobody can really describe. We only can go for what man made from their imagination, from their thought process. Because everybody got a different story, so they've been through a different thing. Like you said, your dream, your last dream that you can remember, had a bullet, and you can remember because it was so specific to you. That's something you can't forget. Everybody tell their story how they died and came back to life about their
Mm-hmm.
dream, their specific opinion dream. But we still all are energy based. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, if I was God, I was thinking to myself, if I am dark and I'm light, because you can't separate the two. But if I realize I'm trying to fix myself, just like every human tries to do, fix themselves. They want to separate their dark from their light. Not saying that they can take it away. I can't take my dark away from me, because if you hit me, I can get mad, and then I have to react because of what you do to me. So let me learn how to balance my light and my dark energy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on, Terry. Because Upper Echelon Auto Spa, I've sent you the link. I've sent you the link. All you got to do is click the link and join the studio. I see you have some questions, and let's get into it. Come on, join us, man. Come on, join us. You don't have to just join us on the live. Look like Terry went out for a second. Maybe somebody's calling her. But Upper Echelon Auto Spa, you have the link. It's in your direct message. All you got to do is click the link and join the party. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get Terry back on here. Da, 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 da. Welcome to the live, Terry Allred. Terry
My bad.
Allred,
Somebody tried to
welcome.
call me at the wrong time. I'm like, why? But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, we just need to learn how to. Once we learn how to balance our light and our dark energy, and understand that
Yeah.
we can't get rid of neither, I think our life will be much better. You can't.
Mhm.
Your bad is only reactive of what's negative, and your good is reactive of what's positive. So you can be both. So I was
Right.
thinking of what if God took that, right? And he wanted to separate his dark from his light and lock, because he said specifically, he didn't say he's going to kill the devil. He said lock it away for eternity, just like a thought or something that we process that's traumatizing to us that we don't never want to remember. We lock it away for eternity. That's how we able to grow. So if we're made in its image or God's image, then you got to think that if I can think like this, and I want to separate my bad ways from my good ways and become a better person for myself, then I'm gonna have to lock away some of that dark energy and only use it when necessary. Like if somebody trying to kill me or protecting my kids or some type of way where I have to use my dark energy for that. Because
Right.
if it's needed, I feel like God can use you as an instrument. He used the demons as an instrument as well as he used the angels. So what
Mhm.
makes you different?
Right.
Everything that plays makes sense to me. Or maybe
Mhm.
I'm crazy.
Okay. Well, maybe she's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't say that.
Hold
I
on,
was
Miss
not the one
Blessing.
who said that, ladies and gentlemen. So don't hold it against me. Y'all know that Terry is my dear friend for quite some time now. Although she's kicked me to the curb on several occasions, I digress. She done froze up again like a popsicle. You can't hear me? Yep, she froze up. Anyway, she'll be back. Jay Shaw says,
I can hear you now.
you can hear me now?
I
Okay.
can hear you now. Now what you were
Jay
saying?
Shaw, Jay Shaw says, at least
I don't feel like rolling another one. I'm already
I get it. You about to burn, you about to burn your goddamn lips off.
Shut up, dude.
Oh shit! You should have let me see that, Jared. God damn. Shit, you don't have everything lit up.
I felt that I'm on low key. I felt my hat getting hot. I was like, God damn. You know this weed. I don't want to catch this shit on fire on live.
Oh, let's see, catch fire and shit.
I
That was goddamn flame. What the hell?
I'm hit this jump. Okay, what you talking about? We rolling right now, goddamn. We rolling.
Hey, and I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying the whole. Never mind, fuck it. When in the replay, you gonna see it. You gonna fall out your damn
somewhere. You know about that.
Oh man, Jonathan Shaw says something has to die so something new can come in.
And we're gonna come in as artificial intelligence, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's how we come back.
Okay. So basically, everything, since you say it's all one, it all comes from the source, then what you're really saying is that what we have to get to for peace across the board is for everyone to finally accept that we're all the same. Right. That we're all one. I mean, that we're all the same energy. There's nothing.
We're not gonna realize that until it all come to an end. You see why they got them End of the World movies? Only time people come together is when catastrophic things happen. Only time when black people come together when it's a death in the family. Only time when it's a heritage and they whole family come together in any day. And we know if it's a movement, is when something that's catastrophic that happened to one of us that we feel like we don't want to ignore anymore. When Michael Jackson died, whole goddamn world was cutting up, didn't it? When Biggie died, they had funerals all in the street. When this person died, when George Floyd died, people started coming out to start protesting, doing this and doing that. You see how it takes something to do something? So,
well, I get the similarities of what you're saying, but I guess, when I view it, I view that from a whole different perspective, because the fact that
if that's the case, then why we ain't coming together now? JB, listen. I got a question for you, JB. JB, do you think we can all come together without something catastrophic happening?
No.
Thank you. That's what I said. It's gonna take something crazy to happen for not.
I'm at the line up 10 niggas to hit him. I'm at the line up 10 niggas that be on that bullshit talking about they want to do something. Well, y'all go out there and fight since y'all got them. Then when they come back dead, they gonna shut the mother 10 up and they gonna multiply by 10 by 10 by 10. And niggas gonna say they ain't got what it take to be that nigga and let that nigga that's that nigga be that nigga. Fall in line.
I believe in humanity, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I understand with JB and Terry, but I truly believe in humanity. I really do.
I do too.
Humanity don't believe in humanity, though.
I do too, but goddamn. Shit.
Humanity don't really believe in humanity. Let's be for real. If we believe in each other, we wouldn't be doing as bad as we is.
The right ones do.
Right, but we can't tell the ones that's good and bad. You can't even trust no damn body, can you?
You can trust somebody. Just gotta know who to build around. You know, all that shit, man.
But you got to think
that
about it.
that makes it sound like even though we go through the hard times in life, that we're so bitter, that we're so calloused, that nothing else can penetrate or infiltrate that exterior, because we're not allowing it to. We're not allowing ourselves to be vulnerable enough to open up to ones that really may be there in our corner.
And to be
How could we, G?
you'll know too who in your corner, man. Sometimes you got to get rid of everybody.
How
Start from
could we,
scratch.
G? In 2026, and then to raise this new generation, that's just this new millennium generation, they don't give a fuck. This is the signs of the rebels. Y'all already started it, and it trickled down as an effect. How could we? Everybody's traumatized like a
But the
motherfucker.
crazy
How
part
could
about
we?
it though,
Everybody been
the
raped
shit, the stuff
and,
these
and
young
on the
dudes
other
doing,
side like a motherfucker.
the stuff
And
these
how
young
could
dudes
we?
doing, the stuff these
Everybody
young
single
dudes.
parent, single mom, single dad. How could we? It's
That's
too
been
late.
going
It's gonna
on
take
since
some turn
the
this shit up.
30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and beyond. It's been like that.
Hold up, wait, hold up, JB, you performing? What the hell you doing? Where you at?
I'm finna get to go
supposed to be
home.
on? That's what I'm
No,
saying. You about to get on stage?
show start itself.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah! Wait,
yeah, it
man,
started.
let me see the room. Let us see the room, JB. Let us see the room. Where you at? Where you at? You in the green room?
I'm at the hotel still. I'm ready to leave. I'm waiting on my
Oh,
ride.
you about to leave? Okay, you
Yeah,
about to head over to the
yeah,
joint.
yeah. You know, I leave out
Okay,
early. I'm about to get over.
Braswell in San
You know he a
Antonio. Hit
multitasker,
the
baby. He's getting ready for the show
We got, we
on
got,
the
we got, we got some,
podcast.
we got some
Cause
boss
he doing
talk family in the
TikTok
building.
and
We got some
smoking
boss talk
okay.
people. We got Miss Reality with us this weekend.
reality
Reality
TV.
TV.
Yeah, she
Yes
with us.
indeed.
Yeah,
Yes
she's several
indeed. Hey,
guys. So she gonna.
cuss her ass out for not making the show the other day. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
And that's the first thing I told her when she got in the car. Well, where's your antennas?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit. That was supposed to be a goddamn interview to shut down the internet. Terry Cherry, Reality TV, Jarrell Braswell on Industry Talk. Man, come on, man. Stop. Hey,
That shit,
JB,
that shit sounded good.
you missed it.
Terry,
You
Terry.
missed
Let me
it.
say Terry, Reality TV, JB, and Big G. You don't get no better than that.
Yeah. Ain't no better than that. Hey, you missed it though, JB. Goddamn Terry almost burnt her motherfucking lips off a few seconds ago.
Damn,
Oh
boy.
my God, he started talking about my little blunt.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
had to
I'm
like
gonna
it.
send
You know
you the
you want to
blooper
hear that.
reel. That shit was funny as hell, JB. I promise you.
Damn it, what?
This
Y'all better look
motherfucker
out to have on
trying
the
to.
lashes. I
Whoa,
probably would
my
burn them
goodness.
hoes away. But the topic today was artificial intelligence.
No, that wasn't the topic. It was no. You made it artificial intelligence. The
Well, we was on
topic.
artificial intelligence
Yes, we
of
were. Yes, we were.
of why we
Yes,
think.
we were.
Tell him, G. Tell him then.
No, you tell them. Go ahead on. You done took over the goddamn
The
show.
argument
Hell,
was about
go
the
ahead.
artificial intelligence and what we think it come from originated. Where you think it come from?
Right. Because we were talking about how it influences and how the digital landscape and social engineering through the digital landscape is changing the world and influencing culture. And Terry took us down the rabbit hole and really had some very interesting points
But
that she's
I
made
tell you though,
about
somebody
how
got to put
intelligent.
the information in the computer.
Right.
Shit,
And
Right.
then
And
so
they got.
what
about the programming aspect of it and where it's coming from. Yes.
what my summary was I was arguing was we are the artificial intelligence. We just learn how to create ourselves in a different form. And we've been here like past, present, and future. Just like I said, gave an example. If my hair changed from 80s hairstyle to this and now, we all is simultaneously. And I feel like artificial intelligence been here since the beginning like we have. And it traveled itself through radio and it advanced through itself through TV, it advanced itself through a computer and it advanced itself and it kept doing it. And I feel like when we evolve, it's gonna evolve with us. I can hear JB. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, JB walking right now. Just Vince Music. I sent you the information to your DM, brother. All you got to do is just fill out the content submission form, and of course, we'll get you scheduled for an interview. Just Vince Music on IG. Upper Echelon Auto Spa. We waiting for you, man. Come on in. Where you at? We're waiting for you, baby. We're waiting for you. Come join the
Tomorrow,
conversation.
May 2nd, I'll be on with
Yeah, May 2nd. You saying May 2nd, JB? You'll be on with who? He must have faded out. Oh, he might have been talking to somebody else. Can you hear me, Terry? Terry can't hear me either.
I can hear you.
yeah, that
Oh,
me.
okay.
Somebody call. Yeah, somebody call.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
Somebody call.
but you said
All
May
right.
2nd what? What's going on May 2nd?
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who stepped in? He decided to finally
Damon
step into the building.
Vega.
Mr.
How you
Damon
doing?
Vega. It's a stew. Man.
Now,
Man, I've
Damon,
been so busy, man.
I
I
know.
happened to look at my phone and I seen you pop it up. I said, oh my God. I just got off work and was cutting grass.
Oh, what's up?
Now, Damon, I got a quick
How y'all doing?
question. Hey,
Good.
Damon, I got a
Hey,
quick something to ask you real quick because you're an artist just like
what?
I am, right? But you use artificial intelligence, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted
So
to sing it
okay, so
myself.
right. Okay, so but what I'm trying to make a point of is we were talking about artificial intelligence, how it's advancing and basically, you know, it's a new algorithm now. It's taking over.
Uh-huh.
Where do you think that the creation come from?
What do
It's
I
the
think
new.
the creation came from?
Yeah, he ain't got no time. Welcome to the doctor. Nigga, it's up this weekend. Bitch. It's up. Got the 2 country niggas.
JB, mute.
Huh?
No, I had to put it the way I wanted it, and I had to do it like several times, and I would delete the ones that I didn't like until I got it the way I wanted it.
No.
The way I knew I could.
What we asking is, where do you feel who created artificial intelligence? Like from the root of it. How did it
Satan.
start? You see
I
his
think
point of view?
Satan.
You see his point of view?
I'm on
Damon.
a podcast,
You see his
Joy.
point of view? Did you hear that? Say
He
it one more
said, say you heard
time.
what he
Say
said.
it, baby.
He said it came from the devil,
Satan.
goddamn Satan. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that, and I believe when the Antichrist is gonna be like a AI.
Oh man,
The
hey
Apple,
man,
the Apple
this
phone,
conversation is getting more
the
interesting
I
and
the
told
Apple
interesting as
phone,
you.
we go.
the Apple phone, the Mark of the Beast, ain't it? That's what they say. Bit the
Baby,
Apple.
Yeah,
when you get
Ladies and
through,
gentlemen,
baby, when
yeah,
you
I
get
love
through,
it. It
go
don't
back
get
and
no
watch
realer
this.
or better.
Go back
You
and
know what I'm
watch this
saying?
interview,
Terry
baby.
trying to prove a point, and she
I'm
got
trying to
her answer.
prove my
Goddamn,
point.
came straight from
did
the
I hit it
devil.
on point?
Yes.
What up? What up?
Yes. Go back and watch this interview, bro.
What's up, nephew? I see you in there. What's up,
What's
nephew?
going on? What's going on? I'm coming
Okay.
on
Oh
next. What
man,
up? What up?
Hey,
What up?
Galen, this is my cousin. He keep me grounded, man.
I
We
ain't
what's
see
even
up,
you,
got my
brother?
nephew.
How
glasses
you
on.
doing, man?
We see you,
Yeah, this
nephew.
is
What's up with you?
Got it?
I'm
Hey
getting
man,
over
what's
here.
your name? Talk now,
he
Dad. Don't
said,
just put down. Put it back on the screen.
what's your name?
What's
I'm
your name,
Ron. I'm
brother?
Ron Harrison.
Ron
Harrison.
Harris, how you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm blessed, man. Highly favored, man. Appreciate y'all being on the cast because, man,
No, man.
it's real. You can't get any realer than that right
It
there.
what we here
Yes,
for, man. Give him
indeed.
a
Yes,
platform.
indeed.
We give him a platform, so we here to do that.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And we gonna get into it today too, Damon, because I got some questions, and I hopefully you got some answers.
Okay. I hope it ain't about the
But
AI.
first
Thank you.
off, congratulations. Terry got the answer she was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say that. I know she got a
Great
lot to
minds
say,
think alike.
but
Thank you.
yeah, hey.
Thank you.
So look, that's I'm not saying that this is a part of it, but this is a part of something that you were living in a fucking matrix.
Yeah,
Damon, 27 years in
yeah,
the matrix. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
a nightmare, really. So let me bring this up, and then I need you to give me the full backstory on this here. 1985, man. Officer Wayne Carter. You were sleeping on the top bunk.
Yeah.
He cleared out the whole dorm. There was, hey, it's cleanup time. Come wake you up.
Yeah, this
Right.
is they ran everybody out and I was asleep and
Yeah.
wanted me to clean the dorm. So when I was getting off the bunk, he grabbed me in places I didn't like. And one of my
Well, I mean, tell him what it
homeboys,
is. I tell him what it is. You say place you didn't like. I mean, in the book, he say he grabbed you by the ass and grabbed you up and shit. I mean, you keep it real in the book now.
yeah, man, that happened for real, man. And
Yeah.
I was scared to hit him because I didn't want to get no assault charge, but one of my homeboys, Robert Hinton, saw that I was aggressive, and he told me, he was like, man, he be doing that to other people, man, and told me to go to Sergeant Lewis. And I went to him and told him what had happened, and they took me to the SBI place and gave me a lie detector test, and I passed it. But right after that, it was like 5 or 6 more people came forward, and they immediately transferred me to another camp. And I had gotten in touch with the Raleigh Times about it, and they was going to give me an interview, but then they canceled it. But the man ended up getting 5 years in prison behind it, and I ended up doing damn near my whole sentence behind just that. I never got a write-up or nothing, and I had a 6-year sentence for a probation violation for missing a restitution payment, and I did 2 years 9 months because it was cut in half. I did exactly 2 years 9 months, and they let me go. But if it wasn't for me and that happening, that brought it out. But some people were participants in that stuff, and some people wasn't. But you know, it was a lot of stuff, man, that goes on in those prisons that goes on to this day, man.
Right. So the fact, okay, how do you deal with that type of trauma, knowing that, okay, this is a correctional officer, this is somebody that's supposed to be in here inevitably to protect you if in fact some bullshit pop off, but he's in this motherfucker molesting you.
Yeah, and other people too, man. It's
right.
It affects me to this day, and I've tried to file for disability, SSI, not disability, because they told me I didn't have enough work credits to be able to get that because I've been locked up so long. But every time I applied, they denied me. But it has a real bad effect on me, you know. To this day, I just don't trust people, man.
You couldn't, and we just talked about that too, Cherry. In Braswell, we were just talking about, you know, that trust factor, you know what I'm saying, dealing with shit. But before we move on with it, there was no way that you could bring up a case and sue the correctional department or the officer that was inevitably put in prison for those charges.
Check this. I didn't even have to go to court. He went, but the other guys that had went for it, they didn't get no kind of restitution or anything like that. We didn't sue or nothing like that, man. I was 18 years old then, man. They immediately transferred me, got me off that camp, sent me somewhere else, and I ended up going to a maximum security prison after that, and then end up coming home, man. And I just wanted to come home, man. But I should have never had to do 2 years 9 months on no 6 year sentence cut in half and didn't ever get a write up.
Right.
But it was all behind that.
Yeah. Before we move on, man, Earl Hempstead, Angel Williams, Jay Shaw, Dearmore, Carolina, welcome to the live. That's what I'm gonna do. Welcome to the live, man. Y'all got to chime into this conversation, man. It's really engaging. Jarrell's on his way to the what's the venue tonight?
LOL San Antonio.
LOL San Antonio, about to be in the building, about to get it in, putting in that work. He done jumped on this thing. Terry, motherfucking Cherry over there.
She's smoking a sage stick, ain't she?
You see her, huh? She got that. Hey, she, you know, she's projecting, man, because just a few minutes ago she had something shorter than goddamn a roach leg, but now she goddamn got a pogo stick. But we're talking with our brother Damon Vega. Damon, congratulations on the job. I hear you got your regular work schedule that's about to start coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is awesome, man. But Terry, let me ask you something. Since you over there, I think Jarrell got another phone call. What could you say to something, you know, when you hear things like this, when you hear traumatic things like this, if you were to read this book, because I've been reading this book, you know what I mean? Because we're working on getting it published and everything. But when you're reading these types of segments that Damon is going through, and you've known Damon for over the last 3-4 weeks now, you know what I'm saying, getting to know him, he's coming on and he's talk. But when you hear these types of things, what's going through your mind, Terry?
I feel like that this is part of that program that you was talking about earlier, and that we're gonna have to really do something about it. So one day, I feel like that Mr. Vega should advocate for that, because there's somebody else right now that's young, that don't have no family, that ain't getting no commissary, is going through that right motherfucking now. And it's somebody that's out in the street world that know this. But see,
you got to go somewhere.
We already went through it. You feel me? So I use my platform to make sure I always advocate for young women like me, because it wasn't no voice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna use this platform and our mouth to make sure we spread the word. And every time we get a goddamn chance to do the guard, the actual prison that he was at, and how they did that. You feel me? It don't take nothing, but it's somebody that might reach out to you, that you might can get some advice. You gotta understand that can save their life today. And we don't know it, but I know that we can be voices. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the music on top of that.
And I'm sending facts.
Right. And then on top of that, your music has a message to it. If y'all ain't listen to his music, all his songs has a message to it. He's talking about what he's going through. You feel me?
Right.
And then on top of that, he's already with artificial intelligence, so he's already with the new wave that's already coming out. He's a part of that new wave for that artificial intelligence line. Not only that, it might don't make sense now, Vegas, but it's gonna make sense in a minute. Want me to tell you why? Because once we start going to that hard part, and then all those, when we're looking for that motivational music, and you need to list yourself under that motivational music. And what you advocating for. Once we get to that level, and once we start to look for more positive things, because there's so much negativity around us, that music is gonna spread like wildflowers. You feel me? It's gonna spread like all over, and it's already with the new wave, where it's already mixed with that artificial intelligence. So that's what it's got. It's one for me. You don't even know it yet, but you accidentally did join a whole new wave. You feel me? So I feel like
hey, that song, Galen, I've been trying to get to you, called 27 Years. I really want you to hear that, man, because it's about my life, man, and what I went through. And I sent it to Terry Cherry, and she likes it.
I love it.
Yeah, she said, she texted me back and said, them songs are badass.
You need some light on too? You need some light.
You all right, Terry? You okay, Terry? I got to check on
that made my day too when she told me that, because a lot of people love them songs. And it's just about what I've been through, Galen.
Yeah. I'm just watching my friend about to suffocate on camera. I'm trying to make sure she's okay, Damon.
Oh, I know.
She's not acting over there, so I'm just keeping an eye on her before she passes out from not breathing. You all right, Terry?
Yeah.
You caught it? You caught yourself? You good? JB.
Y'all trying to like JB.
I'm headed to the club.
Right here.
Okay. You made it to the club. JB
No, I'm
made it
headed
to the
there.
club, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
I'm headed there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That's what's up. You don't look at Terry Cherry's eyes, man. She damn near killed herself just a second ago, man. She was goddamn choking and hacking and coughing and trying to swallow water at the same time. Her eyes is bloodshot red. She's crying. I don't know what's going on. She need to get a couple more coughs out because I know it's still in her throat a little bit.
Maybe she had allergies or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
all
definitely
it
got
is.
some allergies. Yeah. Oh
And I
yeah.
have to take my medicine every day. That's how I keep calm. I told you I put pieces in my damn head. Let me keep
I just
calm.
want to make sure you're all right, man. I'm just looking at some tragic shit about to unfold on national television. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, yeah, you can't prepare somebody for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now she trying to big herself up. I see you all good. You all good. So Damon, I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see things are going well. What is keeping you fired up and motivated with this music thing, man? Now we're talking about the social dynamic. We're talking about AI. You know, that's a major part of the conversation right now. Terry's brought to the table, but we're talking about social engineering because you know the prison programming is a true blueprint of how social engineering is indoctrinated into into our lives once an individual is released and back into the the common world. Why? Because if you've been locked up for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you've been 20 years removed from evolution of what has happened out on the street, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's the introduction, like Terry Cherry was saying earlier, we've moved from 8-track to cassette, from cassette to CD, from CD to Blu-ray, from Blu-ray to iPhone or whatever the case may be, into hey, at the press of a button, I can pull up Spotify and hear all the music in the world. All I got to do is just stream through it, thumb through it,
Yeah.
right? And even to the point to whereas you're creating AI, in music through AI or different types of entities, whatever the case may be. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, how does social engineering, how has that impacted you, knowing that, hey, man, I had to come out and I'm still learning the new wave of things that are happening right now?
It's technology is something, man. The other day I tried to use Google Maps to go to work and I ended up at the airport. So,
Damn.
a lot of that stuff. Yeah, and I was way off. But when I left the street, man, it wasn't a cell phone. So, I had to get family and so-called friends to really show me what to do because I was befriending everybody on Facebook. Every time I see, I was just hitting. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. It seemed like my little nieces and nephews, they were the smart ones because they had to really show me basically everything I had to do. But that music thing, I've had all those songs. I could sing every one of them, but I've just been trying to find my way. And I've seen that Suno and, just started putting stuff in and I'm still learning. I want to do it where I can do the videos, but it's still a lot of stuff that I don't know.
Okay, now, Terry Cherry, this is where you supposed to chime the motherfucking in.
I was.
Okay.
Now,
Because he just said it. He said, I'm inputting this information into, so this system is learning him.
you're right. But
And it outputs something awesome. It output, but earlier he said it was created by Satan. It was created by the devil.
It is.
Man, y'all make me understand this shit.
Yo, hold on. Let me tell you your perspective. Let me tell you.
What's going on? What's going on, reality TV? What's going on, sister?
You got to look at it from his mindset. He said,
Okay, I'm listening.
a lot of things that's in program, just like this program was created by the devil. God already knew that from the beginning. That's why he warned you not to do the things that you do because he knew the consequences or the outcomes that could happen. But just like we are, as we blame ourselves, we human, we do stuff because of hard head make us out fast. So we're gonna have to, for us to learn, we're gonna have to bust our ass a little bit first. So what I'm trying to get at is, in his perspective, the devil is already using instruments like you're on that microphone or on this stream. This is still what he created. If God already knew that, then he already forgives us for our sins because his son already died for that. Then we already forgive because he already knows what's going to happen. So even though he's using the desert, the devil is using his instruments or using whatever he needs to use, God still getting his message across. You see what I'm saying? So regardless how everything is being portrayed or how he think he's playing us, he's still getting his message across. And that's all that matters. So we can use his devil instrument. But he's still getting our messages across.
It sound good. It sound good for radio, but let's we done crossed a couple of different parallels and parameters. Number one, now we're trying to infuse artificial intelligence in this digital construct with religion or with a belief system, right? And you're trying to take biblical statements or constructs to support what it is that you're saying in reference to this whole digital landscape and space, and at the same time intertwine the fact that although the devil is responsible or Satan is responsible for the production of or the development of these artificial intelligence bodies, we can still utilize them because of the overall belief in the divine intervention of God, that it is okay to use the devil's tools to create something masterful. That's a load of I don't know what, but at the same time, if y'all want to buy into that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to dig off into it because
it's the truth, though. It's the truth at the end of the day. However you put it, it's still the truth.
Somebody in the comments help me out. Please make me understand what we're talking about.
No matter what you choose, you're going to still use something that the devil already created.
Okay, so now here we go. Because at the same time, we're using Bible precepts, concepts, tenets as though it is the landmark of belief. But we also have to remember there's the Quran, there's the Ajahn Gita, there's the belief in Buddha. Ethiopian, you know,
but they all got something in common.
I get it. I understand there's something in common, but there's no true text or something contextual that you can sit there and say and hold your finger to and say this is the truth. When we know that the Nicene Council, we know for a fact that the Nicene Council in the Vatican held back books of the Bible when they were creating it. We know who wrote the Bible. This isn't something that was divinely given to man. We found that out. This is a history lesson.
But you got to do your research, though. You can't just base it off the Bible. You have to go to your Ethiopian Bible, to your Akashic records. You have to really go and do the actual history and go look into it. And it said, read it into your own understanding. So when you use all those, and with Buddhism, no matter what the background is, see, you're going to understand that religion is only war. That's why I choose not. Because I can see that it's only an illusion for war, for everybody to be judgment, and they thinking that they are right because they're programmed as a child. Right. That's why everyone thinks they're right. So when I don't put just the Bible, I say do your research of all the Bibles and come to your own understanding what makes sense to you. And then if you got common sense, some of that shit gonna be like, okay, well, damn, our story, when we read the Christian Bible, the Adam and Eve, it skip a lot of pieces where it's distorted of what the message is. But when you really read the Ethiopian Bible, that story Adam and Eve is a little bit different. And then when you go look at what they just released from the CSI, records of what the Adam and Eve story was, that it's way similar to what the Ethiopian Bible and also the Akashic records were saying. Now you started becoming feeling those spaces that you didn't know within your own religion, so that makes you have open mind.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask
Yeah.
you, Damon, and ask you, Terry, a question? Since the traditional belief is that in the beginning, you know, darkness covered the abyss, and then there's only one thing that happened: the word was spoken. Then the word was spoken, right? And of course, you go through all of the development of how mankind came to be, how the creation of the universe and the worlds came to be, right? And so they want you to believe, or there is a belief that there was two, Adam and Eve, correct?
In some Bibles,
Yeah.
in some, only some.
Right, but living in the Garden of Eden, wherever the Garden of Eden may be, and we've already figured, through research and study that Africa was basically the Garden of Eden, right? Okay, so by design, they say around 3,000 to 4,000 years ago is when all of this happened. When in fact we've gotten testings of dinosaur bones that were, millions of years. Okay, from carbon testing and dating, whatever the case may be, whether you believe it or don't believe it, I'm just basing on what I've read and researched myself, right? So now we're saying over 3,000 to 4,000 years, Adam, Eve. How do we get to 9 billion people?
And other Bibles as well, it was the first batch that God created, and He wanted them to reprocreate.
Oh, they got batches of people. They got batches now.
Yeah,
okay,
it was the first batch. Even in our Bible, it shows a piece of it, but not to understanding where you'll catch it. If you go back and reread it, you'll see in Genesis where it explains that, but it skips over so much of it, and it jumps from Adam and Eve and makes it distorted with your brain. But you'll fill in the spaces when you do your research. When you look at your Buddhist and you read that, regardless if you believe it, it's not about that. It's about the research. So for your Buddhism, you look into that, your Ethiopian, your all these religions, Jewish, your Catholics, you see that they have something in common. So, and then if it's before Adam and Eve, it seems like that they were actually placed in the garden to take care of the garden. And there was another batch separated from them just to see how it would turn out, kind of like it was experiences. And we are basically.
Oh, so you mean to tell me that God was experimenting? He was trying to see.
Basically, yeah.
Oh.
We are experimenting. And that's why I get to the thoughts of like a book or if we write a movie, we can experience something that we can create and make it human too. You can hire actors, you can hire whatever you image in it, you can make it come to life for how you imagine. So what if he was imagining us when he was creating us at all?
So the fact that the 12 tribes of Judah, the conversation, and the fact that the brothers were actually the individuals who brought religion to the people, so to speak, you know what I'm saying, whether it be the Torah or whether it be what Moses brought to the people in terms of a new revelation. I'm just trying to figure it out. I mean, because I read a lot, I'm just trying to make sense of the conversation. Damon, you're not chiming in. Talk to me, Damon.
But in most of your history, it says with the first batch, when he came back to the earth, that half, most of the man was dead. He said he scavenged the earth, and then the women was nowhere to be found. We just basically put that together, or just basically assumed that the women was all dead. So when Adam and Eve was even started reprocreating and make the second batch of humans, it was already humans on the outside. So when they got outside, that's how they was able to still mate. You know what I'm saying? It was more already created. But you would think so, because it as the story go on and the more research that you do, you see that it was already people that was already before Adam and Eve, because it just don't make sense of how could they just birth 9 billion people, like you said. Yes, because it was already people here. And it doesn't, and we still on that bridge. Even to go look at what they just released, about last year, the year before last, If you look at that story that man written, and that it was, you know, they were trying to hide those files like the UFO and all that extra stuff. Now, if that story is so similar to that history, now it's starting to make sense. We just don't know. As black people, that shit wasn't interesting. They didn't teach us that in social studies either. They wanted to erase everything that we know, but now we're starting to be programmed and remember the artificial intelligence is actually waking us up as we feel that it's harming us. Maybe it's only harming the way that we think because we are programmed, but the artificial intelligence is actually here to download and help us.
So does anybody on the live, anybody out here in this digital space that's listening to our conversation, because it is a very interesting conversation. I'm enjoying the conversation. We have Terry motherfucking Sherry that is giving a wonderful soliloquy of how she views life and the world. We have Damon Vega that is tapped in to talk to us about notes from behind the wire and what he's gone through and how he is truly passionate about his music career and of course getting this book published. And we have our good man Jarrell Braswell, who's in and out. He's in San Antonio right now. Did he say Laugh Out Loud at the Comedy Club? They're getting ready to kick this thing off with Bubba Dub. Comic Steve Brown, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live. Miss Bubbles Lockball, welcome to the live. Just Vince Music, welcome to the live. Up Echelon, man, I gave you the link. You got all these questions in this daggone goddamn DM, and I told you to jump on with us, man. That's all you had to do. Jump on and have a conversation with us. And everyone else that is locked in with us, man, welcome, y'all. I need y'all to do one thing, though. I really, because it's getting hot and heavy up in here. Terry is really going in. I didn't know she was that insightful. I've known Terry for some years now, and the most I get out of her is a giggle. That's it. You know what I'm saying? She don't really talk that much, but she can sing her ass off. Now I know that she really, now I know that she really thinks in-depthly about everything, you know what I'm saying? And I can imagine so, because you know, she herself has a very provocative, compelling story, which she's gone through in her life. We're not going to recap all of that, but at the same time, she's gone through it, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? The young lady with the beautiful smile that almost burnt those lips off just a few minutes ago, you would not know that she's gone through half the things that she's gone through in her life. And I thank her for being here. Maisha Linwood, Reality TV. I want everyone to know who Reality TV is. Maisha Linwood, welcome to the live. Why didn't you bring your ass to the show the other day, man? What's going on, JB?
I'm in the motherfucker now. Yeah, I made it.
You're in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at the building, man.
You know what I'm saying? I got these ugly ass niggas in here. I got ugly ass mouth. I got whole man ugly ass right there.
Yes, indeed.
He ain't he ain't even listening. What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Man, how you doing? You ready to goddamn do something tonight, or you just up in there chopping the gums? What's happening now?
Yes, sir. Oh, we cutting up tonight.
No, man, everybody say they're gonna cut up until them goddamn bright lights hit your ass, man. Talk to us, baby.
Bright lights ain't got nothing for me.
Okay, all right. Now, Hog Man, where you at, Hog Man?
Yeah, light man. Talking. Doing what he
Oh,
do.
man, shit, man. Come on now, Hog. Come on. What they do now?
What's up? What up? Everybody
Man, he ain't no comedian. He ain't say nothing about who he is, where he from, what he got going on. What's up, baby?
He left that.
All y'all to see my viral video. What you talking about? I got money, bitch. Fuck you mean. I got motherfucking money.
Okay. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, JB. Yes, indeed, bro.
Yeah, he leaving it up.
The room looks nice, man.
Yeah, man. It been huge, man.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Like they got the Audubon ballroom where Malcolm X got capped it from the roof of this motherfucker.
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, you know.
Okay.
Getting ready to get on with these festivities, man, and crank this motherfucker all the way up, man, and do everything we need to be doing, y'all. I tell y'all, man, dreams don't come true. if you don't goddamn put the work in and wake up out the goddamn slumber and go move the lumber. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta gotta get up every day and pay that booth rent. You got more than doing what hell. You gotta get up every day, even when you don't want to, and go get this shit, man. I ain't get here overnight, but shit, people see how I do it different nights, every weekend, different cities, different venues, man. Doing what I love to do. No pressure. But man, just keep going. Keep rolling. That's all. That's all I can tell y'all, man.
Okay.
Like that right there.
What's up. Yes, indeed. So when you see reality TV, tell her I got a few choice words for her. I know she on this live, but just let her know in person.
She might be, sure. She might be.
No, she on the live. She just said, "Hey y'all," but I just let her know when I see I got a few
choice words. Andre 3000, goddamn. Yeah. Hey y'all.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So JB.
Yeah.
I know you want to relax. I know you want to sit back, do your thing. So look here. While I got you here, man, I want you to go ahead on and do your JB commentary right quick. You know what we're talking about. You know what we got running down. We got a full house today. We got a bunch of people on the live shooting the shit with us. Terry giving it to us, how she giving it to us, and Damon over there. I don't know what's going on. He froze up like a popsicle today. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because he's been working all day, slaving out there in the field, or what's going on. But he's sitting over there. He don't even want to engage in the conversation.
Yeah.
He listening.
Y'all ready? So I'm going.
Are you ready, JB?
You ready? Shit, yet.
Motion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy Comedian JB. Shit, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Follow me, kiss me while you can. You ain't gotta Google me no more. But you can go to my website at www.jdcomedy.com. You know what I'm talking about? You see everything from show dates, ambassadorships. I'm gonna get to them later. What else? Content drops, animation series I got going on, and just to get to know JB things all together. And last but not least, my comedy special. You can rent and or buy that thing, the Stank Skin Comedy Special. Go tap in on the website, go check it out. With the ambassadorships I got going on, y'all can go tap in with OTRR. Shout out to Mr. Touchdown for running OTRR. Giving me a chance to be the ambassador for that as well. Then we got Semper BK Clothing. Shout out to my dog Davis for giving me opportunity to showcase his fashion sense and what he got going on, his designs and all this stuff, man. Then he's a Marine Corps brother. Then shout out to Art and Co. You know what I'm saying? Auto Deal up in the DMV area, man, for bringing me together with him. But GMAC did that, so shout out to GMAC for that, for putting that movie together with Art and Co. And last but not least, shout out to Well Off Ever, my brother Deion Sanders, aka Bucky. Y'all go tap in and support all of that what I just named, man, and go tap in most definitely to my website. On my website, when y'all click on that, you can click on the calendar and it show you some new dates, all that stuff, man. You revamped everything on the website, everything looking more crisp, more sharp, better, man, more professional, man. I can't complain, man, if I wanted to about nothing I got going on, especially about life. But y'all go tap in with that, man. But on the website, when y'all go do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and go tap in and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm talking about? And it's gonna be up from there, man. You can see everything JB got going on. You want to know where JB at? Just tap in on the website, go log in, whatever on the computer, and go look on the website at www.jdcomedy.com, and you're gonna see everything JB got going on. That's all I got.
JB.
Yes, sir.
Quick question, man, and maybe Terry can help out too, man. I just saw a flash on the screen. You know, I just be scrolling. You know, I'm not all that internet savvy, but I did see that you trying out for a new position. You looking for a stripper name? What the hell was that?
I wasn't looking for no stripper name. You know me, man. I need to get back in.
We called you Slim Biscuit.
That shit. Call me goddamn skinny mini goddamn. Call me goddamn ding dong, goddamn shit.
Oh shit. Yes, indeed. Hey, yeah. Terry, what would be a good stripper name for JB?
Weed Man.
Oh man, come on, man. Why you froze up like a popsicle, Terry? You can't speak now?
I'm trying to think of what kind of stripper name would like is.
Oh man, boy, I tell you. Now see the funny thing about it, JB, she quick and ready to respond to everything.
Everything.
You tell me something simple as that, she ain't got nothing to say. I need everybody in the comments to tell me what would be JB's stripper name. Y'all saw the video, y'all saw the moves.
String bean.
Yeah, we don't have to.
String bean. Oh Lord. Anyway, man, JB, you ready to rock the house tonight, man?
Oh man, you already know it, man. If I ain't ready, goddamn, I don't know what else to tell myself. But yeah, you know me, man. I'm going ahead and do what I'm gonna do. Shit, I'm looking good, feeling good, all that good shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a good performance, man. You know, give a good performance, great performance, and do what I do. You know, off the rip, off the muscle, off the flap, off the whatever y'all want to say, off that right now. So
yeah. Now look. I'm just telling y'all, Damon gonna get some flack from his church members. You know what I'm saying? They gonna jump on him for being on this podcast with us. Cause they be like, you know, you got that little boy that be over there smoking them twigs. That little blonde-head girl, she over there. Oh, she's a Jezebel smoking them twigs. I just don't understand, Damon. What is you on the podcast for?
And then all Damon got to say, he without seeing cast the first stone. What you in church trying to judge somebody? I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing these church folks talking about. But all I'm gonna tell them church folks is go watch the pastor study.
Oh shit! By Kirby Capone, ladies and gentlemen, the pastor study will be on deck real soon. I say some salacious activities taking place in the pastor study. Oh my God!
I ain't trying to hear nothing from nobody from no church because you supposed to be trying to help me and save me instead of judge me. You might well need to hit the reefer with me. You just as guilty.
Keep on coming.
Matthew 7:1-5 says, "For the same measures I use to judge my brother, the same would be used to judge me."
Okay, now. All right. I like the comeback, Damon. I like the comeback, Damon. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like you said, Galen, when I was telling you about it, you said, well, if they want that, tell them to go get their own podcast and put you on it.
There you go. Yes, indeed. Because the intent behind it is, you know what, whether you realize it or not, Damon. And you know, we can sit here, we can browbeat and go in deep, and we do talk about elements of everything that you've gone through with notes from behind the wire. We can't give them the whole book. We gotta give them cliffhangers and lead them in.
Just gave them a nice little prelude of the book, little intro.
But you know, the truth about the matter is we want people to get to know who Damon Vega is, make Damon Vega a household name, just like we make Terry Cherry a household name and Jay Braswell a household name. And if they sit there and know your story, if they know who you are, if they can sit there and empathize and feel and understand different things that you're going through in your life, well, guess what? It makes it a little bit more palatable. People will ingest it a whole hell of a lot better, as opposed to just thinking, oh, this is just a convict just running the game.
Yeah.
You become humanized. You see, because all of us have done some dumb shit in our lives.
Most definitely. Yeah.
You know, some of us just hadn't been taught.
Yeah, that too.
Everything I've sent you and it's in my book are facts.
Right. And we've come to find that out.
Everything is facts.
That's right.
I got some of that.
The most important fact that we're forgetting is that through the Duke Innocence Project, he was found to be not guilty. You see what I'm saying? The evidence didn't add up. You know, so we're getting to the point to where we're making people understand that this man served
in that shit anyway. But what you were telling me when I read up on it, man, missing evidence, motherfuckers not having the same motherfucking statement. Oh, come on, dog. That shit ain't fucking with me.
For 27 years, JB.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
27 years innocent. You know, so you can relate to that because you goddamn served for a crime that you goddamn falsely accused of.
Man, that shit, that boy, I feel. I know.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's not something that you know, I mean, but some of us get away with it, like burning down shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, left eye over there. Yeah.
That's for ready. Young Nat Turner, goddamn revolutionary.
Yeah, I think she got to go out and come back in. She froze up. I think Terry froze up. Let me kick out and bring her back in. But I'm making light of the situation. But that's just the truth about the matter, Damon. The more and more we talk,
and then it make you mad, man, because this shit been going on forever, man. It's a lot of Damons out there, man, in the system, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's a lot of them, bro. You know, they ain't gonna get that chance or get the opportunity what Damon got through the Innocence Project if they ain't still doing that type of thing, because it's getting people off of these privatized institutions where they losing money. I tell people at the end of the day, you got to see the end game and the big picture about this shit, man. So yeah.
Right.
I heard
what you saying, Terry?
I heard what y'all said. I heard what y'all already talked about me. It's about him.
We always talk about you, but we talk about you to your face.
What nigga said?
Yeah, we finna get the thing started, John. I'm finna get about this motherfucker.
All right, JB. Hey, break a leg, brother.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. But like I was saying, Damon, like I was saying, Terry, it gives people opportunity to get to know who you are. It gives them opportunity to know who we are. And it's just truth being told, man. There's nothing fake about it. You ain't got to be, a super celebrity. You ain't got to be man. We real life stories that are impactful, and like Terry has said also often, just like JB is saying, it gives folks an opportunity to identify and recognize things that you're going through that they may have gone through themselves, and a way to reach out and possibly say, hey man, this is a way that I can right my own ship. You know what I'm saying? So Terry, what you got to say about it?
I can say we had a good talk. I think you guys should open your mind, open your bodies, open your souls to a different understanding if you want your surroundings to change. You need to start traveling more and get the hell out your city. It is designed to keep you there. Even if you venture off and if you come back later, baby, but you have to go ahead and experience it. The world upon yourself, you need to research for yourself. You need to have an understanding for yourself. And if you want to change, you don't have to get up off your ass to make a change, or you're going to have to wait for the world to turn itself up. Because that's what it's coming to. So you can pick. But anyway,
Okay. Well, why are we going into it then? You might as well go ahead on and do the word of the day since you already segued into it. How about that? All right.
Yeah. Hey, y'all already know what it is, what it ain't. Y'all know it's Cherry motherfucking Cherry. But today, we got the word of the day is to listen, y'all. Sometimes, especially as women or men, sometimes everybody says nowadays, probably women and men, we need to listen. Being quiet and staying silent and listening for somebody else on behalf, it'll definitely change our outcome when we can just listen. Listening to someone else and seeing things from a different perspective can change the way you think and maybe develop you as a better person and you can understand people more. So sometimes we need to be quiet and listen. And listening also teaches you patience and gift of love and understanding and things that we need to nurture ourselves and each other. And the positiveness that we do need to spread is a part of listening. And you can change somebody's life just by listening. So sometimes we need to be quiet and open our ears and have a different understanding. Word of the day. Y'all already know what it is. Word.
Yes, indeed. I just like that song, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I play the That's why I play it over and over and over again. It's a good segue, good intro. Damon, before we get out of here, man, you want to close out and talk to the people, man? Let them know who you are, what you got going on. Let them know about that good music you got. What you gonna give us today, Damon? Can you hear me, Damon?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yeah.
Talk to us, man. What you got for us today, man?
Hey, my grandmother, she's 100 years old, and she's not really doing too good, but I want to sing this song for her, if you don't mind. It's called No More. It's no more tears of sorrow, no more burdens to bear, no more hopeless tomorrows, no more, no more, no more. When I come down to die, my God, He will be standing by, and He shall greet me safely home, and He'll say, no more, no more, no more. When I reach my home on high, when I whisper my last goodbye, I'll see Jesus standing with open arms, and He'll say, no more, no more, no more. Galen, I just want to thank you for letting me be on your podcast, and I really hope that when you get my book published, that people will read it, because it's a true story about incarceration, people being falsely accused, and it's a lot of people that's in prison that are like that, and you really need to check this book out. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Damon Vega, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, it's been an awesome episode of Industry Talk here on the Prime Time Network. I thank my wonderful guests, Damon Vega and the beautiful Terry Cherry, Jarrell Braswell. Of course, our good man is performing tonight in San Antonio. And look here, man, I appreciate you guys for being here with me. And thank you, everyone that's out there in this digital eco space that we are maintaining. Thank you all for joining us. And you all know with me, man, it's always about health, wealth, and wellness. Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.